Yes, big punch. Yeah, that'll leave a bruise. That's it. Come on. Big punch. Yes, 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 yes. What a bruise. Let's go, baby, let's go. Good, good. Moving on now. That's what we're doing today. Dominated today. Good work. Yes! That's the way to shut her down. Let's go! Work! 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 All right, 30 seconds left. Good takedown. Okay. That was nice. I like the way you drove from the hips and exploded into that takedown.
And coming up next, our main event, a matchup for the UFC middleweight division title. The tape for this middleweight championship fight. So more than 10 years apart, these two fighters, and they both possess the same height and a similar reach. We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Middleweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner.
This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 28 wins, 11 losses.
He stands 6 feet 1 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Oslo, Norway, presenting the challenger, Jack the Joker Hermansson. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner.
This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 21 wins, 2 losses.
He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall,
Weighing in at 172 pounds.
ladies and gentlemen, the reigning, defending UFC middleweight champion, Jabouin.
All right, this is for the championship. You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves. Let's make it official.
Ready. Ready to fight.
So he won the championship fight the last time by vicious knockout. So you can expect not just a bigger gate tonight, more pay-per-view buys. This guy's Twitter following has really soared on the strength of what he was able to do in a championship setting his last time out. So he's not putting any undue pressure on himself to get the finish here tonight. But if his last performance is any indication, we could be looking at something special yet again here tonight. And they separate. So both guys landing at will here. Good action early.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick. Nice kick.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Oh, and he hip tosses him to the mat. Now we'll see what he can do from here, DC.
Right into side control. He's gonna try to control him, then find a submission.
Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent. Now the guy's got armbar, he's attacking it on him. He's attacking armbar now. You gotta recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you gotta move him off, and you gotta cover. You can't be off to an angle. It's in there deep, there you go.
The sheer will is really remarkable to watch. Working off of his back here, looks like he may try to hip escape. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. All right, side control now. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him,
know when to fold him. Yep, absolutely.
Hip tosses him down. Now we'll see if he can advance position.
I mean, right into side control.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Lands with the ground and pound.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here, and he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight.
You won that round. No wavering.
All right, so a lot of highlights over those previous 5 minutes. DC, take us through the replay if you would.
A lot of good action, but punching led the dance. Punching was the thing that stood out to me. That allowed him to take control of the round.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, let's get to round 2. Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish. Wow, what a kick. Huge kick lands.
Mixing up his target, he's throwing kicks, he's throwing punches.
Over the top, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful lever change, make him think you're going low and then come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
And they separate.
Ooh-wee, what a right hand by this young man.
Well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. He's landed some significant strikes, but his corner's looking for him to mix it up a little bit more and just throw more volume.
Because they don't see too much of a threat. This guy has to have confidence in knowing that when he extends his combinations, he's still safe, but he's also going to be able to land. He's got to be finding that confidence in his mind that all the reps in the training room are going to pay off.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Blocks that strike. Nice. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round 1. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket.
Look at the turnover in that game.
Oh, good kick
finish.
Back to the feet.
Big head kick lands.
All right, so a near perfect entry there, and finally he gets his first takedown of the fight, and they say if at first you don't succeed, try again, was able to get him down there.
Persistence pays, and that's what we saw with this young man. Over and over, he shot for takedowns, he tried to mix it up, and he...
Oh, goes to the ankle pick now to get him down, DC. We'll see how he chooses to proceed from here.
Got the ankle pick. Let's see how he advances from this position.
Looking for a guillotine. Out. Keeping busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. 10 minutes in the books.
Hey, stop.
You have way too much cardio when you fight like that, okay? You snap out of it, you wake up.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship. Best entry you'll ever see.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Whoa!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
All right, so you gotta be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. And he's back up. Whoa!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. What a performance!
A near-perfect strike to end the fight and end the night for his opponent, who candidly may not have even seen that shot coming. So just the way he drew it up, exactly what he told us during fight week, played out here on fight night. He found a little opening in his opponent's defense and barged right through it to get the big knockout win. And there is the UFC middleweight champion. Hard to be much more impressive than that on the biggest of stages. A knockout win to leave as the middleweight king.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 30 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Jabouin.
And still the king of the 185-pounders. There he is, the undisputed UFC middleweight champion after the knockout tonight in his title defense. And that's got to feel pretty good. There were a lot of people backing the #1 contender coming in here tonight, but he certainly muted all of that noise and then some. The celebration is on in the corner. Congratulations to the reigning defending.
Just want to see heavy punches. Let it go. Oh, wow. what I'm talking about. That punch damaged him, right? Power. I love it. Let's go. Keep working on that boxing damage. That's what I need. All right, that was good. Definitely making some progress. Good job. Yes, devastating punch. Great job. Okay, this is how we train to win the belt. $30 to go. Show me. All right. Swap your focus to the next set.
All right, coming up next, this highly anticipated matchup for the UFC middleweight division title. Or till the tape for this, our main event of the evening. So more than 10 years apart, these two fighters. Some differences in height and reach as well. All right, now for the official introductions, we go to the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the O2 Arena in London, England. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Middleweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a wrestler holding a professional record of 22 wins, 12 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Yuma, Arizona, USA, presenting the challenger, Kelvin Gastelum. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 22 wins, 2 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 172 pounds. Presenting the reigning, defending UFC undisputed middleweight champion of the world, Jabouin.
All right, this is for the championship. You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves. Let's make it official.
Ready. Ready, fight.
All right, so here we go with round 1 of this UFC middleweight championship fight. The consensus #1 and #2 185-pounders on the roster. The middleweight champion has defended the title several times, now looking to do just that here tonight.
Didn't like that left hand. Dude's hurt. Serve him off. Go get him.
Oh, what a the bonus check's ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue. Oh, and he hip tosses him to the mat. Now we'll see what he can do from here, DC.
Right into side control. He's going to try to control it, then find a submission.
Now trying to trap an arm.
An attacking armbar.
Oh, we're getting a finish here.
Now he falls back into the finishing position.
Oh, and he pins the arm down, and that is it. So the tap comes shortly thereafter.
He got opponent had to tap.
And he tapped, and he lives to fight another day, but a huge win for his opponent by submission tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He was able to get the fight to the ground exactly where he wanted it. Eventually, his opponent gave him an opportunity to get a submission. He did that, and he should be very proud of the work he did tonight in the Octagon.
So there he is, ladies and gentlemen, the UFC middleweight champion of the world, your winner by submission tonight. And it is going to take a spectacular effort to dethrone this guy at 185 pounds.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 13 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by tap out, and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Jabouin.
And
Huge! Man, your next opponent is gonna be no match for you. Yeah, good job, good job, good job. Devastating kick. Beautiful combo. Keep at it. Don't stop now. 30 on the clock. next opponent is gonna be no match for you. Man, your next opponent is gonna be no match for you. Come on, 30 seconds left. Good work on the bag today.
And coming up next, our main event, a matchup for the UFC middleweight division title. Looking to become the UFC middleweight champion of the world, here he is, the #1 middleweight contender. For a long time, this man has been one of the best 85ers in the world, but this title fight eluded him. It is here right now. He is healthy. He is smack dab in the middle of his prime, and he believes he is the best 85er in the world and is out to prove just that tonight. Walk away with 12 pounds of UFC gold. So here he is, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world. This man ubiquitously regarded as the top 85er at present. Some people believe this is the greatest middleweight of all time. He certainly does, and he has goals even beyond that. He wants to be one of the greatest mixed martial arts athletes of all time, and in order to preserve that goal, this is a title defense, simply put, that he's gotta have. All right, so here we go with round one of this UFC middleweight championship fight. The consensus #1 and #2 185-pounders on the roster. The middleweight champion has defended the title several times, now looking to do just that here tonight. His last defense, he got off to an outstanding... He's out!
He got him! What a fight!
Yeah, we're just getting going, and now the fight's over, but excellent striking technique to land that shot and ultimately finish the fight here in the first. You've heard us say it before, but sometimes when you catch a guy cold before he's had a chance to get going in the fight, it can have a bigger effect. It certainly did here tonight. And there is the UFC middleweight champion. Hard to be much more impressive than that on the biggest of stages. A knockout win to leave as the middleweight king.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 31 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Jabouin.
And still the king of the 185-pounders. There he is, the undisputed UFC middleweight champion after the knockout tonight in his title defense. And that's got to feel pretty good. There were a lot of people backing the #1 contender coming in here tonight, but he certainly muted all of that noise and then some. The celebration is on in the corner. Congratulations to the reigning, defending, still undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world.
Go in there and crush this. Oh, nice punch. Nice punch. He felt that one. Hey, I can see you're frustrated, but I saw some things that we can improve on. Right on target. Good work with your hands. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. He's starting to fall apart. Ready to go. Show me. Nice boxing. Yes, nice boxing. Now, just keep building up that damage. Let me see that. Let's go. All right, at least now we know what we have to work on, right? Good job. Wrestling basics. Attack the legs, work for that takedown, and get your opponent to the ground. Sound good? Okay then, let's go. Man, your next opponent is gonna be no match for you. Great combo. That's what I'm talking about. Keep it up. Yes, that's the way you put him on his back. Come on. That's the way you put him on his back. Come on, keep going. Let's go. 30 on the clock. Let's get heavy on him. Great job. That's what I want to see. I love it. Nice kick. That's a nice one. You felt that. Get in! Get in on that! That's what I want to see. Let's go. 30 on the clock. Excellent blocking! Hey, don't worry about today. Tomorrow is gonna be a lot better.
Do you like my friends? Do you like my brothers? Do you like the mans? Do you like the girls? Do you like the people? People of the world.
And coming up next, our main event, a matchup for the UFC middleweight division title. Or tell the tape for this middleweight championship fight. Well, how about the age discrepancy here, more than 15 years apart, with the same height and a similar reach. We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Bell Center in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 21 wins, 12 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, presenting the challenger, Brad Tarves. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 24 wins, 2 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 172 pounds. Presenting the reigning, defending UFC undisputed middleweight champion of the world, Jabouin.
All right, this is for the championship. You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves. Let's make it official.
Ready. You ready to fight?
All right, so here we go with this UFC middleweight championship fight. The round 1 clock is starting to tick. The #1 contender. Opens with the inside leg kick.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Man, is he timing his shots well here tonight, DC. It's hard to recall him being this accurate in the past.
I mean, he is so sharp. And not only is he accurate, he's also keeping very busy. Over and over, he's landing these big body kicks.
Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. He went high on that one.
Oh, man, don't be afraid to raise the guard as another head kick lands. One more here, DC, and we could be having a referee coming in waving his arm.
Waving it off. It could be over in an instant if you do.
Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, and the ankle pick to get him down. We'll see if he can capitalize.
Got the ankle pick. Let's see how he advances from this position.
Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now the ground and pound starts.
Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle. Gotta be careful, armbar. You gotta recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you gotta move him off, and you gotta cover. You can't be off to an angle.
And this might just be a matter of time. The sheer will is really remarkable to watch. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish. Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
The left punch is true. Through now the right hand. Squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as any you've ever seen.
Oh!
Every time he
So a strong 5 minutes down. Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability.
Listen, relax, breathe. You're gonna be okay. It's fine. You've been here before. You just got clipped. I need you to go out there and
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
let's go. Don't fight. You try to fight. You control the pace.
Dig and kick.
Over the top. This fight's gonna be over.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when the opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
Head kick is blocked.
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight. He ate that kick. He took that whole kick, yep.
And he connects with a punch there. We'll see if there's more where that came from.
Boxing.
Oh! He's out!
He got him! What a performance!
Yeah, there's another one for the highlight reel, and that's probably as good a knockout as he's had in the UFC. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Crowd absolutely loving it. Flush land to close out his opponent. I'm not even sure the other fighter saw it coming. So a big knockout for him here tonight on the biggest of stages. And there's the UFC middleweight king. Best fighter in the world at 185 pounds. What a knockout he turned in here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 14 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC middleweight
king of the 185-pounders. There he is, the undisputed UFC middleweight champion after the knockout tonight in his title defense. And that's got to feel pretty good. There were a lot of people backing the #1 contender coming in here tonight, but he certainly muted all of that noise and then some. The celebration is on in the corner. Congratulations to the reigning, defending, still undisputed UFC middleweight.